Megan Jones in just a second. As you take a look here, as you see the paint pretty good there towards the end. Now we get joined by head coach Megan Jones. Congrats on the win and overall effort from the team. It seemed like everybody was chipping in, and of course Nora Ram just lights out from behind 3 points.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, you said it best. Like, everyone was chipping in, everybody was doing their job. That was an emphasis for us. Just do your job. If you do your job, you play your role to the best of your ability. We're stronger as a full team, and I thought everybody did that. I mean, people played great defensive minutes. We held their post players under their averages, and then it helps, obviously, when the ball goes in, becomes contagious between those players.
And you talked about at halftime how Augustana had the advantage in the paint, but take a look at how that game turned out. I mean, you ended up just 2 points behind Augustana, and it felt like it was the wave of bigs you were able to throw at players like Pepez and anyone that the Vikings were trying to throw down low.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they had 16 points in the paint at halftime, and to hold them to 8 between the last 20 minutes, the last 2 quarters, I think that was key. And for us to get points in the paint too, and it wasn't just post scoring. You know, I think we were cutting well, we were finding each other well, we were getting downhill off the dribble, off of our cuts. But defensively, it was nice to be able to throw different looks at their post players to be able to kind of slow them down. And we were trying to emphasize transition, and so kind of tire out those post players. And for us to be able to keep our posts fresh, I think that was key. They were running the floor really, really well.
And if you take a look at the assist-to-turnover ratio, I mean, you're able to force 16 turnovers from Augustana, and then on the offensive side, 15 assists to just 9 turnovers for the offense. So really felt like you were distributing, moving the ball around really well, and then defensively forcing turnovers on the other end.
Yeah, and I think forcing the turnovers on the defensive end was what led to the 15 assists on the offensive end for us, is we were getting energy from the defensive end, then we could push in transition, and we were just getting downhill to find the open person. It wasn't, you know, one person that kind of carried anything. I think everybody chipped in. Everybody was moving well off the ball. The couple times we got stagnant, it was just we weren't moving off the ball. We were kind of watching that one person drive or dribble around. But yeah, really happy obviously with the assist to turnover ratio, and for our press to be able to force those turnovers. I don't think they ever got comfortable offensively,
right.
Which led to a lot of good things for us on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, and you know, you made that mention before going into half about rebounds. They did out-rebound you guys, but you guys had 11 offensive rebounds. You actually beat them on the offensive rebound category. I mean, I know it's a little bit tougher. They've got a little bit of size there on the inside, but what did you think in that second half of the rebounding effort?
Yeah, I thought we did a lot better in the second half, and I think that shows in Pepez's line that she had 11 at halftime and then only had 4 in the second half. She finished with a double-double. She's a great player,
right.
Hard to guard, but to limit her to only 4 rebounds in the second half, I think that was the difference maker for us on the glass.
I also want to give shout-outs to Grace Cord, because those two were battling all day long. Like,
yeah.
I think they very much let the girls play down low, it seemed like.
Yeah, they did. She was battling hard, pushing hard, and then was getting her body in the right positions, that then we got a couple fouls there late because she was able to seal. And a lot of it was happening just with her footwork. It weren't necessarily like fighting with her hands or anything, but just making her work around her kind of challenged them defensively. But yeah, she didn't take any breaks. I don't think any of our players took any breaks, and that was the key today, is they played really, really hard for all 40 minutes.
You've got North Park University and Wheaton College coming up as 2 of your next games. Obviously, both are important when you're talking about CCIW play here and making sure you're getting into those final spots. So just looking forward to those games. What's the focus moving forward?
Yeah, I think it's continuing to build on this. To go into a bye week, I think they earned the rest from today. And so we just have to stay focused heading into a bye week to get back into that rhythm and just carry today into the rest of the season. There's still 7 games left. There's like a lot of time, but not a lot of time, and we got to take care of us. If we keep taking care of us, we're in a good position at the end of the year.
Well, Coach, we appreciate your time. Congrats, and have a good break yourself as well.
Thank you.
All right, and that's head coach Megan Jones. Talk about a great win there. We've got another game, though, coming up here in a little bit, Eric.
Yeah, another huge